you say slow down. I don't like to move too.
Hi, my name is Lime. Today we created this dramatic eye look for my Valentine's Day series. This is the second makeup look, so if you are curious to see how I made this happen, please keep on watching. I'm already done with my base. As you can see, I do my base the same way in every video, so I thought it would be boring for you. So I did, however, make a TikTok or YouTube short of me doing my best. So if you are curious, you can go check it out. But if not, we are gonna create this look today. We are creating a nice, romantic but edgy look as the Valentine's look number 2. I do not personally celebrate Valentine's, but I know a lot of people do, so I wanted to make this series. The first look was actually not planned. I actually wore that look to a Christmas New Year's party. In this video, I wanted to talk about all the goals I had in 2025 and whether I achieved them or not. While doing my makeup, I'm gonna try and find my Notion. I have 3 categories: personal, career, mind, body, and health. The first one is I'm going to do tight line, my upper and lower waterline. This is something coming back. We'll do a video about the makeup trends I think are going to be trending this year, because I have a feeling we're gonna shift from the whole clean girl makeup look. I've never been really good with the tight lining thing, but look at the difference it makes. I know I have small eyes, but just gives you that instant baddie vibe. Found this look obviously on TikTok. I will give the credits that's due. I don't know if I'm going to change it or not. You can see the liner is a little smudged. That happens. Clean it up. We are going to use eyeshadow afterwards anyways, but having smudged eyeliner on the eye bag area is little to manage. Get a blending brush and a brown eyeshadow. Not too dark, because you need to build it up, and I will go darker if I feel like I need it. My first goal of 2025 was to go out more, because I sort of became obsessed with the whole mental health self-healing journey. I forgot that I needed to go out in 2024. Just focus on the inner corner area. Last year, when I was making my goals, I was like, I gotta get out of the house more. And I did. I have mentioned that I needed to go out at least 4 times a month. There were months that I went out more than that. There were months I went out less than that. But I certainly did achieve that goal. I started going out more, and obviously nowadays, wherever you live on this planet, the economy is bad, so when you go out, you spend 3 times the amount that you used to spend 5 years ago. I think, especially when you're spending your own money and not your parents' money, it's a little difficult. But I got myself out. I didn't do crazy outings, But I went on trips, I went on shopping sprees, I went to the movies, I watched Demon Slayer, I watched Jurassic World, and I went out for dinners here and there. What else? Obviously, I made sure if I had an errand to run, instead of doing it online, to go out, especially like grocery shopping. I used to do it online. Now I really go out. Happy for now. I feel like it could go darker. Let's just run it along the low lash. I just like to do it this step in any look I do. I used to be very insecure about the lower portion of my eyes because they make me look very tired instantly. I don't have to be a lot tired. If I'm a little tired, my eye bags get swollen. But I have grown to like them. I'm gonna try and take this chocolate brown and see if that's enough for myself. The next thing was on my goal list. Less daydreaming. I know this is TMI. This is me putting myself out there, but daydreaming is something I have struggled since the age of 11, and it's more like an addiction. Turns out I have ADHD. I will talk about that whole thing in another video. Daydreaming is a cruel symptom of ADHD. Where we are at, obviously I'm gonna put my twist. Well, that's the nice thing about makeup. You can put your twists and turns here and there, and nobody's going to like out you or anything. I wanted to use the blue. I'm trying to add more color to my palette collection, but let's see. I'm gonna take the dark blue on the same brush, and the next goal was to eat out. It goes hand in hand, wanting to go out more, and I did that. I'm gonna take the blue and create a V sort of. I'm not going to drag it too much upwards. The other goal was to get a tattoo, which I did. I got it on my 29th birthday. Been like 2 months honestly, and I'm loving it. It was a very I can't describe the feeling I was feeling after I got the tattoo. Just it's a very weird feeling. I'm gonna take off a bangle, but it's there to stay. You know what I mean? And the next goal was to bake, dance, draw more, do my hobbies more. I did bake. Didn't do it all the time, obviously, but I did bake. The thing I didn't do was bake my own birthday cake this year. I didn't have a birthday cake this year. The next goal was to make new friends, which I did not succeed because I was more focused on other things, and it's really difficult to make new friends when you are working from home. My social life is online. Not really bummed about it anyways. I'm gonna get a different brush and get that same brown color, maybe the light brown, blend the edges. For my career goal, I wanted to focus on my YouTube and TikTok, but I did unintentionally take a break, which I do not regret because that was for my own mental health. And I promised myself that there was a project I had been doing and I would finish it, and I did. I had been doing that project, working on that project for 2 years, and I finally finished it last year. I forgive myself for not achieving the other goals. Add a pop of color. I am going to think this will pop. These are the only colorful eyeshadow I have. Somebody should buy me a new make. It's a pretty purple, pinkish purple. Let's see if it shows up. This doesn't show up. It does, doesn't it? It gives a subtle shade. Same to the other side. For my health goals, one of the main things I wanted was get myself properly diagnosed by a professional, which I was successful at. Like I said, I will talk about that whole experience in another video. I feel like it needs its own attention. I wanted to read 10 to 12 books, which I talked about in my last video. I also wanted to meditate more. Again, if you have ADHD, meditating is really difficult, but I gave my best. I tried, and there were times I was successful. Now I am going to. Those were all of my goals. I had more achieving physical aesthetic stuff. I achieved some with my working out stuff. I was very focused on my increasing my physical strength, and the whole year I took whey protein and creatine. I ate, oh my god, this fallout was very committed. This year I thought I'm gonna take a break from all the whey protein and stuff. I'm still working out, very focused on that, but the whole creating, all that, I'm taking a break from stuff like that because I wanna too much of anything so good, and I'm already on medication for ADHD, and I feel like it's too much for my body. I'm gonna take my eyeliner. This is from Wet n Wild. Reline waterline. Thing you can do stop the bleeding of your eyeliner is to set it in black eyeshadow. Take an angled brush, take a black eyeshadow, and press it along the line. This look deserves a big set of eyelashes. I really don't want to do it, or already in it. Why not get it over? If I tried, my glue isn't working. This is the only glue I have, and I love it. I'm gonna just apply some mascara. Then lippies. Eyes are a little on the dramatic side. I'm gonna leave it like this to look. But use this color and something. This is the finished result. Obviously, this only works if you are into this sort of makeup style. I went pretty matte with my base. I know my last look was on the minimal side. You can barely see the red in the eye, and this is very like out there. And I am going to meet in the middle for my next look. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and check out my ebook. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.